So Adele James, who plays Cleopatra in the controversial Netflix documentary, has responded to the many Egyptian people calling her out for not playing a correct depiction of Cleopatra, and this is what she had to say. Yeah. She called Egyptian people racist and said that all people who say that Cleopatra wasn't black are fundamentally racist. This was actually targeted towards Egyptian people because the Egyptian government is actually trying to sue her and sue Netflix because they portrayed her as being black and portrayed a false depiction of Egyptian culture. This is like ridiculous. I don't know how she can come out and say that Egyptian people are racist for defending their own culture, but I guess that's the world we live in nowadays.
Egyptians are now being called out as racists, just because they were attacking the new Netflix documentary that is faking history by portraying ancient Egyptians and Queen Cleopatra as black. Despite the fact that Queen Cleopatra was of Macedonian origins, which definitely denies the fact that she was black. But why no one ever mentioned that faking history, blackwashing it, and stealing someone's identity is a kind of racism too?
Yes, I said all white people because all white people have access to the privileges that come out of colonialism and slavery.
You think the hundreds of thousands of people on food banks in this country, white people amongst them, are privileged?
They have more. They have more
privileges than you.
I did not say that. I did
a wealthy
not say
supermodel.
I did not. Please show me my bank account.
All right, we'll make a lot of money out of this. So let me ask you again: do you think that white people on food banks in this country are more or less privileged than you?
I did not say that, Piers. I said...
You just implied that. You said that all white people have privilege.
Let me speak, please. I'm saying that if a person is at the food banks and they're white and there's their counterpart and that counterpart is black, that white person has more of a chance of getting out of that situation than their black counterpart.
Where's the evidence for that?
Because of white privilege.
Really?
White people have more access to housing,
so poor white
to
people,
credit.
just to clarify, poor white people have a better chance in Britain of getting out of their poverty than poor black people?
Yes.
All of them?
I feel like I'm up against the wall with you, Piers.
No, you're not. What you're up against is somebody challenging you on your public statements,
yes,
which you've managed to turn into a massive, great story of your poor victimhood. And I'm telling you, now you're sitting here, that I think when you say all white people are racially violent, that is deeply offensive. And I think when you then clarify and say that straight white guys are basically all sexist homophobes and racially violent, I, as a straight white guy who's not remotely racist, get very offended by that.
2 + 2 is 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist that doesn't trust the math.
Well, the truth is 2 + 2 = 4, and it's always equaled 4.
Well, math is a social construct rooted in colonialism, white supremacy, and the patriarchy. And, you know, it's ignorant, bigoted, white, cis, math-phobic people like you that are part of the problem.
This is the man who created school. You may not recognize him, but he is responsible for trapping you for 12 years of your life and teaching you history and a bunch of useless things you will forget once you graduate. He is also responsible for the creation of oil and the founder of Big Pharma. His name is John D. Rockefeller, and once said in a quote that he wants a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers.
Brother, I want you to give me a 5.